Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on the IgnitorSMP. Today is going to be an interesting one because I am not causing major amounts of chaos on the server. In fact, I'm doing quite the opposite, and of course this video has to start with a bunch of gravel. But anyway, besides all the gravel problems, I am using this episode to just explain to everybody out there what I want to do in my next couple months of my IgnitorSMP journey. And, well, much to the disappointment of the other Igniters, I'm not leaving. But no, in fact, I am doing, again, quite the opposite. I am about to change this server. And, yeah, no, I'm really over-exaggerating. I have a lot of plans, and I think a video is the best way to explain this all just to you guys. So, without further ado, I want to start off by saying that there is a build war going on right now between me, IgnitorSMP, and NeatBreeze, and while nothing much has kicked off yet, things are probably going to start getting crazier as we progress throughout the season. However, stuff like that for now is going to have to wait because I have something better in store right now. And you know what? We can wait for that because there is another thing I have planned, and that is the election. Now, if you have watched Cubicle's recent video, you will see that there has been an election about something to do with shopping district and other stuff and elections and campaign officers and everything like that. And while that storyline will be carrying on, right now that is not my priority. So what is my priority? And the answer to that question is I'm going to be making an IgnitorSMP trading card game, and I am so excited. I genuinely cannot wait to see this thing on the server. But I need to explain it to you guys first. So, what better way to start off by saying each Igniter is going to have their very own card. Yeah, they're just going to have a... No, I'm kidding. They are going to have multiple cards, starting off with their base card, which will be shown on screen right now. Now, obviously, this is my card, and I am so egotistical that I had to do my card first. I'm joking. My card is the only one I had the art for as of the time making this video. That makes total sense. At the time of making this video, my card is the only full card and art that I had on hand ready to post into a video and show publicly. And I cannot wait to make more of these because, well, I want to give a very, very special mention to Diamond. Now, a lot of people will know Diamond as she hangs around in the Discord server quite a lot, and she makes some amazing art. And Diamond will be making a lot of the art that will be going onto these cards, and that is massively appreciated, not only by me, but also by all the other Igniters, because, well, this game just wouldn't quite be the same without it. But anyway, carrying on, each Igniter is going to have their very own card, and more. There is going to be more than one card per Igniter, and that is where we go on to rarities. Now, the base card was shown on screen just a moment ago, but we have better cards. We are going to end up with 5 different rarities of cards, consisting of the base card, uncommon cards, rare cards, very rare cards, epic cards, and legendary cards. Thinking about it, that's 6 rarities, but I obviously wasn't thinking of the base card. And each rarity is going to get better and better and better until, well, all the cards are released. However, this is going to take time. I'm going to release all the cards, maybe week by week, maybe bi-weekly. And, you know, I've got to spread this out to make the game more fair. And speaking of fair, this is where I'm going to be bringing the league system in. Now, obviously, you don't know a lot about the game. I've been speaking about it for maybe 2 minutes at this point. And the reason I'm introducing the league system right now is so people don't get slightly confused later on in the season. And that is because, I mean, it'll probably get bypassed quite a lot. So the league is going to be what keeps the games more fair. And the reason we have leagues is because the more you play the game, the more cards you are going to end up with. I will explain that more later on in the video, but for now, the more you play, the more cards you will end up with. Now, this game is going to be based on a win/lose system, and that is going to be what holds the league up, with Igniters getting 3 points for a win and 1 point for a loss, meaning every game you will gain something. However, if you were to be at the bottom of the league and you challenge someone at the top of the league, they are going to have more cards and way better cards as well. So you would do so at your own risk. Meaning, with this league system, you can look at the players around you and you can decide who you want to challenge next in your TCG journey. Now, speaking of how to get more cards, and I've repeated this 2 or 3 times now, the more you play, the more cards you will earn. And that is because for every game you play, you will earn a token, and those tokens can be used to buy packs. Now, these packs will come at different prices as there are 3 different versions, consisting of common, getting you 3 common cards, typically. However, you will have a chance of getting the rarer cards, because everything is possible. I mean, anything and everything's possible. So, the common cards will give you a way less chance of packing rarer cards, but they might bulk out your deck for a much cheaper price, and therefore giving you more choice throughout your deck choices. Now, following on from this, Igniters will be able to make diamonds from this, as I will be opening the shop. This is where you will be able to buy the packs, and you can also sell your cards. However, they will only be I can't speak. However, you will only be able to sell specific cards to the shop, as I will put up which cards I am buying on that day or in that week. I'm not sure yet. However, we're not just having player cards. We're having power-ups too. Now, I guess you could compare these to maybe energy cards to build up an attack, or you could just call them their very own card, where you just buff your players. Now, I really like this concept of buffing up your players. However, I don't want them to be too overpowered, so you will only be able to use 3 per character. Now, I'm explaining a lot of rules, and I guess a lot of them are out of context. So these next few videos, if you are interested in this, are going to be super, super important, because I will continue to explain everything about the game in the next videos. But that is the basics of everything you need to know, and I cannot wait to get this thing on the server. So that is going to be just about everything you need to know today. And I mean, over the next few days, I'm sure you'll be learning more, because I need to bring this thing onto the server. I need to build redstone. Can you believe it? But anyway, that is going to be it for today's episode. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Maybe, possibly, who knows. But until then, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.